And in today's story, y'all click on the thumbnail. I'm going to tell you a story of how my exams got messed up twice. So, let's flash the story back to basically grade 9, alright? I had a religion teacher. For religion, I had like two teachers because one, she was old and then she had to go whatever. And then another teacher replaced her, she was some cool teacher. She was very nice. She had a good attitude and just her attitude and just she was very nice. Okay, so basically back in school I had an IEP. If you don't know what an IEP is, back when I was in high school, it's an individual education plan. The reason why I had it is because I had a hearing loss, I had a learning disability. It gives you a combination to do whatever you want in your disability to help you out in learning. Like for example, you can get extra time on tests, you can get, modified tests, you can get extra help, more time on assignments, all those things that apply to accommodation for school. And the only thing I took was extra time because I needed it, though I had the intelligence to do whatever. And the subject in that time was religion, okay? So basically what happens, on exam day, my teacher gives me the exam review and says, here's the exam review for the whole thing. And then I didn't really know the fact that I'll get a modified exam. And he said the only thing that was cut was 2 parts of the test. I'm like, bro, on a modified part, why are you going to give me a modified part and cut 2 parts of the test when I can do the full exam? It's like, oh, because you have an IEP, they can get a modified test. I'm trying to help you out. I'm like, bro, just give me the freaking regular exam. And he's like, oh, no. And when I go into the exam room, I didn't know it was modified until I was done. Like, dude, I didn't even know it was modified until I see the exam paper, it was modified. This is going to lead to the next exam, which gets even worse. So, I do a test, blah, blah. I try to say, you know what, I can come in, can I do the regular exam? Can I do this? Can I do that? She's like, no. It's like, in your IEP, it states that. I'm like, there's no way it will state that to a point where it could say that. So, I then looked at my IEP. I didn't really see anything. I don't think I did, but then I'm pretty sure it did. So all IEP students said we probably agree on that. I didn't make that change. And so I'm pretty sure it doesn't really say that, but at the same time, the teacher was dumb. I don't really know. That's another story for another day. And my mom, I told my mom straight up, and she's like, nah, they can't be doing that because that's not cool. And you're smarter than that. And you tried taking your path, so I'll call them and talk to them. And then my mom spoke to them and gave them the rudest earful. You don't even want to hear my mom. If I get a modified exam, my mom will freak because I'm not getting the same mark as the other kids. Okay? So, my mom called straight, blah, 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 and whatever, whatever. Yeah, so basically they called me in, and then they said, you know what happened was whatever. And then they called me down to office, and they're like, you know what, we spoke to your mom about the exam, whatever, and you know what, after this exam, you'll come to office and write it with the principal or whatever, and then you can do the regular exam, and they'll basically weigh your results and take a higher mark, which is whatever it was, and which was what it was. So basically, they gave me a modified exam, and then I got that done. Then I took a bit of time, and then I got that done, and they apologized to my parents, blah, blah, and then got the IEP settled, and whatever, whatever, and the only thing accommodation I had was extra time. So they make that change on the IEP, and then I get the exam done. The higher mark, I think, was an 88. I think I got finished with the course with an 80 something, because I think my marks were low at the time, or I did pretty well. So that's on to grade 9. The next story, grade 11. Oh my god, this exam got me so pissed. So basically, the same thing happened. I was in a religion class, the same as grade 9, and the teacher gave me the regular exam review. And like, you know what, this review is going to be an exam, it's everything's going to be an exam, your multiple choice. I'm like, alright, cool, I got the exam on wraps, and I'll get the regular exam this time, wouldn't be any problem. Grade 10, I have that mistake. Grade 11, I go in the exam room, I got the modified exam, and then I asked the teacher, can I get the regular exam copy because I'm not supposed to have that on my IEP? He said no. I'm like, so literally he takes the regular exam and give it to a person that has that's ESL. Okay, that's fine, but like, you literally take my exam paper and give me a modified one. Like, if you have people that are ESL or IEP too, right? So why don't you give them the modified version and then give me the regular one? No disrespect to people in my class. I'm like, yo, what the hell? And then I had to ask, saying, why are you taking this from me? And why can I not get the regular version? Because he said, oh, you have an IEP and it's modified and I don't have enough copies. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? I was like, literally, I was in my head, I was like, dude, what the fuck? And literally, I got on my chair, I'm like, I said to the teacher, you better give me a regular exam, or I'm gonna call my mom right in front of you. I have my cell phone right in front of you. Like, where's the prop? I can't have a cell phone right now. But literally, pretend it's a cell phone, right? I didn't say that. I have a cell phone. I'll call my mom right in front of you, in front of the whole class, and I'll embarrass your ass. I didn't say your ass, but I'll embarrass you. And like, and then he's like, oh, no, 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 please don't, please don't, please don't. And literally, I'll call my mom and do it, and I'll do it right now. And you want to know what this guy did? He sent me right downstairs to resource right away. He's like, oh, you know what, go to resource, blah, 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 and they can set it up for you. I'm like, on God, I was gonna really cuss the teacher out. I swear to God, bro. The second time of this exam getting messed up, dude, I got so pressed, and we were having a back and forth argument, like, oh, go to the research room, and then, you know what, blah, 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 or whatever, whatever. And then I text my mom saying, oh, I'm in the research room, you know, they're making me do the exam, but, and then literally, my mom called the research room again, my research teacher, and she's like, whatever, whatever, we'll give them the regular exam, and boo, and he'll do it there. Cool. Yeah, so I get the regular exam, and that's where my mom complained, saying he shouldn't be doing that. It's not his IEP. The only thing he should get extra time. And yeah, that argument just feel basically a waste of my time when he should have known that. Okay, and yeah, very dumb. I got the regular exam done in the library where the research people were doing their exams, so I had more time to do whatever and just got the exam done. And you want to know what mark I got? It was at 80% on that exam, and literally my teacher thought I was dumb, bro. I was literally arguing in front of him the whole time, and I was literally gonna say, if you don't give me this exam, I'll call my parents, I'll call my mom right in front of you and embarrass you in front of the whole class. And he's like, no, don't do that. And like, you know what? Couldn't even go and literally arguing with me. This teacher, bro, I swear to God, I'm not gonna say his name. This teacher gave me the most work and thought I was so dumb. Like literally, never again, bro. Through those two exam experiences, I'll never want to do it again. So if y'all learned something in this video, don't make people take you for granted because they will. And that's story time on how those two exams for my religion courses got messed up in grade 9 and grade 11. The teachers, those stories are confidential. And I just want to tell you all from my perspective. And it's your boy Deemybaby. And I hope you all understand this video. I know it's very long. I just want to get this video to the point. And I'm out. Make sure to like and subscribe. And we're on the road to 400. I hit it before with someone unsubscribed. But thank y'all for the love and support. And I appreciate y'all.